Well guys, here with a very cool app called OpenSignal. This is a very cool app that I've been using for a while. This app is a very great app for testing your network and testing your Wi-Fi, of course. It will also help you to decide what carrier is the best carrier in your location. But let's go ahead and show you guys the app, how it works. For example, every time you are on one of these, for example here or here or here, it doesn't matter, you're gonna get this question mark over here. So that's gonna take you to a tour of the area, so that way you can learn a little bit more of the area. Like you see here, this over here, it tells you the red arrow points to the direction of your signal cell signal. This one over here will show you your data is flowing, how your data is flowing. And this one over here will show you the strength of your voice signal. And over here, of course, is going to show you my Wi-Fi service signal. And like you see right there, it looks very, very cool. You can also switch to advanced, but if you switch to advanced over here in my Wi-Fi it's connected, it's gonna show me my MAC address and my IP address. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch, but I'm gonna put my finger here so I could cover that. And look at that. That looks very, very cool. Here is a little bit more detailed. The percentage you're getting there. Right now I'm getting 0 because I have horrible Sprint service here in where I live at. So like you see here, I have nothing at all. And right now it's connected to EVDO, and like you see there, it actually connected. And my antenna, my signal cell is over 7,500 meters away from my location. And here you also got a little bit more detailed of the data you're getting as well. And let's go back to simple. Here, if I go here, you can also test your service or your Wi-Fi or your 3G, which is very, very good, and it's very, very accurate as well. Let's go ahead and see it finish. Right now it's testing my Wi-Fi because of course I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm getting 23.6 down. And this part, I actually like this part over here because they're actually gonna tell you, for example, if you get bad uploads and good downloads, it's gonna actually give you like 3 stars for web and video. And for VoIP is very necessary for when you're doing Skype. If you do a lot of Skype, so this would be very important for you, the upload speed. So right now I got perfect on every category, but sometimes I will get like 2 or 1 over here because the upload speed varies a lot. But that's very, very accurate. Here you can see your history as well. Like you see all the tests you have made. Let's go back, and if we go over here, this is a very cool section where you can track your data, your minutes, your SMSs. You could also track your signal, your average on the signal on the network, your average history of strength. Over here, your data collection. And at any time, you could go ahead, click there, and you could go ahead and put your billing date, which is very cool to put there. And here you go, if you have a prepaid service, you can also enter your prepaid amount here, your data, your amount. Very, very convenient. Let's go back. Here in coverage is a very cool feature that's brought from the website that OpenSignal.com has. Let's go ahead, click here so you guys can see the tour. These are coverage maps. Redder means stronger signal. So when it's red, it means that it's stronger. And here is, from over here, you can actually select the network you're interested in here. You could choose from performances on 2G, 3G, and 4G all across all 3 carriers or more carriers. And over here, which is a very cool feature, it's a network rank. Shows who performed the best in your area. Looking at the end of the tour, it'll pop up and find out. It's 100% independent and crowdsourced. There's a lot of people using this app, and I recommend you people to use this app and share your information. That way it'll get a lot better and more accurate. Let's go ahead here. And like you see here, I could go ahead and switch from Verizon to AT&T if I want. And right here you can see in the map all the coverage. And like you read before, the red areas are more stronger, means that the signal is more stronger. And my location should be, let me see, where's my location? Let's go in, let's go in. Over here, you can use over here. And like you see over here, my location is pinpointed over here. And I got relatively very good AT&T service around me. Not that good like over here. But if we go over here to Verizon, it also changes. Like you see there. Very cool. And over here, you could go ahead and change from 2G, 3G, or 4G. If we go to 4G, Verizon actually has very good 4G coverage here in El Paso. And like you see right there. And 4G, it's only Verizon here in El Paso. AT&T is actually starting to roll out here in El Paso, but it's still not updated here. Sprint, forget about Sprint. Sprint has horrible service here in El Paso. Okay, now if we go here to network rank, you can see based on over 190,000 readings from users, Verizon is the best. Like you see here, Verizon is the best, then AT&T is next. I believe that's like Alltel, I think it is. Cricket and Sprint. Not bad. And if I click advanced, you have a little bit more detailed of the average download and upload and ping test from every carrier as well. Like for example, Verizon's wireless average download is 2.4 megabytes per second, and upload is over 4 megabytes per second, and ping is 425, averaging very nice. Sprint, like you see over here, way down in the bottom. And over here, this is a section that's coming out soon. It's a little bit buggy, this section, but this is going to be a section where you're going to be able to report any drop calls or any drop bad service, bad customer service. This section right here will let you do that. So now I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to switch to the website so you guys can see how convenient the website is. Okay, and like you can see here in OpenSignal.com, the website actually looks a little bit like the app, like you see there, the colors and everything. And over here, you would enter your location. For example, United States. Here I would enter El Paso, but you can enter any other country, city of the United States as well. And it will show you which carrier is the best. The website is very awesome. That's why I recommend a lot of people, if you don't have a smartphone, you could go to this website, and if you're moving to one location, for example Chicago, or for example, let's go ahead and choose here Jacksonville. If I choose Jacksonville, it's going to tell me that Verizon is the best carrier. T-Mobile is right next to Verizon, and AT&T is third, and Sprint is fourth, and so on. I could go over here to Charlotte, and of course I'm going to get different readings over here. Like for example, Verizon is way ahead, and second place is AT&T. Third place is actually Cricket, which is very cool. Over here you got another a percentage over here that I don't really understand. So I guess it says 1% above better coverage than average cities in the United States. So I guess this is comparing your city that you choose with other states in the United States. For example, if I choose El Paso, this one drops very bad to -14. So I guess the averaging all the carriers, this is the percentage compared to other cities in the United States. Here you could enter, to be more precise, you could enter your zip code over here, and it'll be a little bit more precise, and will give you a fix this a little bit more too. But like you see there, it didn't change at all. Over here you got the map, which is it's a lot easier to use it on the computer. And right here you could choose your carriers. Verizon. You could choose you could go ahead and uncheck like 2G. You could go ahead and uncheck 4G, and you can see the carrier here. You can see the coverage of AT&T if I want just AT&T, which is very, very nice and very convenient. And over here you can see all the readings they've been doing. They got billions and billions and billions of readings. So this is coming from over 800 cellular networks and lots of towers. There is an iPhone app coming up soon, but right now the only app available is for Android, and it's very good. And I recommend going to the website because it's gonna help a lot of people. Look at that, it dropped to 31% where I live at. That's horrible. And you know, and that's why right now I'm considering dropping to AT&T or Verizon because of my location. Like you saw my cell phone, there is horrible location here. Look at that, barely any 3G signal at all. No 3G signal at all. And it's a very good app. You know, it's a very awesome app if you want to know what's the best carrier where you live at or where you're going to try to live in the future. Go ahead and download this app and work on the website. Website works very, very good, and the app is a very, very great companion. And you can also test your signal, which works very good and it's very accurate. It tests your signal on 3G and Wi-Fi, so you can test your Wi-Fi signal too. So guys, this is all for this video. I hope you guys liked the video, and believe me, this is a very, very convenient service that we get here for free. OpenSignal.com from the web browser is awesome. And if you don't have a smartphone, just go to a computer and go look for the location where you're gonna live at or where you're gonna work at, and you can figure out which cell phone to decide to get. That's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. And once you get your smartphone, download this app. This app is awesome. You can test your Wi-Fi. You can test your 3G service, your 4G service. You can test over here yours. You can see your stats over here. If you enter all your stats, like I said before, you enter all your stats over here, and your billing date, and as well is gonna help you a lot, and it's totally free. So guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Till next time.